Hello beautiful people. Now today I'm going to be reviewing Fantasy Island because I went there yesterday actually. I mean, not when you're watching this, but like, you know, when I'm filming this, I went there yesterday and the day before that. So I went there for 2 days and I loved it so much, and I vlogged like 5 minutes worth of footage. So I didn't really see the point in uploading that. So I just thought I'd like pop it in here in this video and just talk about it in a bit more detail and a bit more depth. And so yeah, I'm just going to be talking about the rides and what I did and just Fantasy Island basically, because I absolutely loved it and I had the best time ever. So I'm going to be talking about that to you guys. So I didn't see a lot of point in vlogging much of it because there is a vlog of Fantasy Island up already on my channel from July, so I didn't really know what else to vlog because not much has changed apart from the fact that I went on Millennium. That's about it. So here is that footage that I did vlog. Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome to this vlog and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the lack of videos. I've just been super busy with college and I've had a dance show, so you know, but I'm getting back on it now, so that's good. I'm here in Skegness and tomorrow I'm going to Fantasy Island. I don't know what I'm doing on the 3rd day, so I'm just gonna sort of merge these videos together, like day 1, day 2 and day 3 all into one vlog basically. So this is our hotel room. It's so nice, it's lovely. So I'll give you a quick little room tour. So this is the door, number 2. You walk in, you have a chair there. Oh, I didn't realise that. You have a full-size mirror there, which is out of focus. There we go. And then you have a wardrobe there, a nice picture there, a nice double bed there, fridge, lamp, another lamp, and then you go through here, like this arched bit, and you have this curtain, and 2 single beds, a chair there, a drawer thing there, another wardrobe there, another really nice picture there, some more drawers there, and you walk into the most important room, which is the bathroom, toilet, shower, nice mirror, sink, and also some soaps, which look really nice. Oh, and shampoo and conditioner. That's handy. So yeah, it's a really nice room, and yeah, I really like it. My mum and dad have just gone to get the bags and someone's calling me. Don't know who that is, so I'm just gonna decline it. But yeah, I better go and help my mum and dad with the bags. Let's just have a look at the view. Because, you know, oh, okay, that's not very exciting, but I don't really mind because this room is just so nice. It's like bigger than my own bedroom. Hi everyone, welcome to day 2. I'm in Fantasy Island and I've just been on Millennium, and honestly it's so good. I love it so much. It's so smooth and the versions are great and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I went on Millennium. I've been on Techno Jump, which is incredible, and I've also been on Rhombus Rocket. So I don't know what on earth I'm going to do now, but I'm having a really good time so far and it's so smooth and I love it so much, and I went on it twice as well. So yeah guys, so me and my dad were on Twister, and then we saw the Rhombus Rocket Urban. It was making this really weird noise and it just stopped. Like it literally broke down and it went backwards and it started going forwards and it just stopped. I was like, oh my god, it's actually stopped. That was crazy. I'm so glad I wasn't on it then. But yeah, I've never seen like Rhombus Rocket stop like that before. Wow. if that was Alton Towers, the media would be all over that. So, you know, someone call the Mirror, quick. Tell them to make up a load of bullshit about it. Sorry for swearing, but you know. Anyway, been on the Twister, it was really good. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been on Millennium, it's so good. And, yeah, anyway, here's the log flume, you know, something positive. There we go. What could that mean? So I'm now in Seaquarium by myself because my mum and dad sat down for a drink. I was like, I just want to ride some rides. So I'm now on Seaquarium. So yeah. Yeah. Food. So, as you can see, I had a really good time. Well, maybe you can see, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so I have a leaflet here to tell me information. So it was low season because it's October. I was just checking I was recording then. So a standard, like an adult wristband, was £12. £12. That's cheaper than an Urban Decay Naked palette. That's cheaper than my Too Faced palette. That is cheaper than, don't know. It's so cheap and it's such a good bargain. And the Junior is £6. £6 for a wristband. So, you know, it's like such good value. It's so cheap. And even in mid-season, it's £18. That's still really good. And then in high season, it's £24, which is kind of expensive. But the park is open until the park opens at 10:30 AM and they can close between 6 and 9 PM. So they're open pretty late. So I think even if you did pay £24, you still get your money's worth. So yeah, it's a really good like deal. It's really good value for money. You definitely get your money's worth. So I'm going to be talking about the rides that I went on. I went with my mum and my dad. I usually go on holidays with my brother, but he was ill, so we couldn't come, and we thought he was going to be working this week anyway, but turned out he was ill instead, so he couldn't come anyway, sadly. But next time, I'm definitely going to bring my brother along, and also I'm going to vlog much more. I'll find something to vlog. So yeah, so the rides I went on then, Millennium. Oh my god, I love Millennium so much. It's now like, I had hair on me. It's now like my third or fourth favourite coaster. I'm not too sure. It's definitely not as good as the big one. I don't think I'll ever find anything as good as the big one, but that's just me. It's just my opinion, you know, like, it's just me, don't judge me. The big one is my first favourite coaster. I'd probably say Millennium is either second or third. I'm not too sure. I don't know where I sort of like rank it yet. But it is like definitely in my top 3. I absolutely love it so much. It's ridiculously smooth. I was talking to Owen Holt. I know sometimes he watches these videos, so hi Owen if you watch him. But he commented on my post on Facebook saying how it's ridiculously smooth, and I totally agree. It's so smooth and it's actually quite relaxing, which I don't find roller coasters relaxing, like in a good way. I find them thrilling and scary. But once I rode Millennium, like more and more over the course of 2 days, it just got more and more relaxing because I got more used to it. So yeah, it's so smooth. The loops are huge, like huge, but they're incredible. The restraints are really comfortable. I was expecting there to be a seatbelt because normally you have like the over shoulder restraints and a seatbelt like below it, but on this you didn't, so I was a bit like, oh okay, but I didn't mind that, it was still fine. And yeah, oh my god, I absolutely love it so much. I'm probably gonna put it as my third favourite coaster. Yeah, I think my third favourite coaster. I absolutely loved it so much. My dad loved it, and when I first went on it, I always get like nervous if I'm first going to go on a coaster I've never ridden before. I get like really nervous because I don't really know like what to expect, if I'm going to like it. And the first time I went on it, I was screaming the whole way through, like honestly. I could not stop screaming, but I loved it so much. That first drop, it's a lot steeper than it looks off-ride. It's not as steep as like the big one's first drop, but it is like quite steep. It doesn't go as fast, but I don't mind that because you kind of get a thrill from the inversions anyway. So yeah, that first drop is great, so smooth and actually quite steep, but I really like it. And then you go into a loop, which I really like. The loop is pretty big. I mean, it's quite like high up on the ground as well, like if that makes sense. It's quite like high up. So yeah, and then I don't know what this inversion's called. Well, if it's an inversion. Someone commented on my video the other day, I can't remember which video it was, but they commented saying that the third inversion on Rage at Adventure Island isn't actually an inversion, which has now really confused me because I thought that anything that goes upside down is classed as an inversion, but obviously not. So I'm really confused now, but yeah, so that second inversion, if you want to call it that or not, is absolutely huge. I literally, like, I felt like I was gonna fall out. Like, I got like lifted up from my seat. I don't know, it was so strange. But yeah, you have that second inversion, and then you have another loop, which is great, and then you go into like a, would you call it a helix? I don't know. Where it just sort of goes like round and round and round until you get to the brakes. I don't know. I think it's called a helix. I'm just going to call it a helix. Feel free to correct me in the comments. So yeah, you go into a helix and then you go into the brakes and it's all over. So yeah, I really loved it. I just wish that they did on-ride photos, but hopefully that's something that they'll do in the future. But you know, I just wish that it did on-ride photos, because it would have been great to have like a memory of me and my dad on that coaster, because we both absolutely love it. So yeah, Millennium is great. So the second coaster I want to talk about that I ridden, rode, I don't know. But the second coaster that we went on was Crazy Mouse, and that's kind of like opposite Millennium. It's like all the way at the back of the park. I think it's the back, I don't know. It's like basically near the car park and near Odyssey's entrance. Odyssey was closed, so I didn't get to ride that, by the way, just to let you guys know. It was closed. It was so weird because the train wasn't there, like the train wasn't in the station or anything like that. So whether it's closed for the rest of the season now, I don't know. But if you are, I was about to say, if you're going to go to Fantasy Island in the next few days, then expect Odyssey to be closed, but Fantasy Island closed on Sunday anyway, so you know. So yeah, not Rhombus Rocket, Crazy Mouse. I absolutely loved Crazy Mouse so much. My dad loved it too. It is quite rough and it's quite jolty, but that's kind of like the fun of it. Like, that's what makes it like really fun. So it's a spinning coaster, so you go like up the lift hill, then you have those like really sharp edges, and I always think that the coaster is gonna like just fly off the edge, but it's not. It's completely safe. But you know, like, that's the feeling that I get, and I'm sure a lot of you guys get it as well. Probably not. Probably I'm the only one who probably gets this, but you know. So yeah, I get like that feeling that I'm gonna get thrown off the edge, and then you have all of those really sharp like corners and bends, and then I think you go down into a drop, go back up, get thrown about again, go down to another drop, and then that's when the spinning starts. You don't get spun around too much, like it isn't like extremely spinning, but I will say if you get dizzy quite easily, you probably won't like it. I do get dizzy quite easily, but I kind of liked it, like I absolutely loved it. So, you know, it's just personal preference really, but I absolutely loved it. And even though it is quite rough and quite jolty in places, it's still a really fun coaster to ride, and it's great for the whole family. I say it's a family coaster. I think Fantasy Island class it as like a thrill coaster or extreme ride or whatever they call it, but I would class it as a family ride because I don't think it's too like thrilling, but I wouldn't say it's like a children's ride either. So, you know, it's sort of like in between, but me and my dad absolutely loved it, and I do have an on-ride photo of that, but it's upstairs in my bedroom, so I'll try and do like an overlay clip of that photo here. Okay, the next ride, or like roller coaster, Rhombus Rocket. Rhombus Rocket was interesting to say the least. So basically, me and my dad went on Twister, which I'll get onto in a minute. Me and my dad went on Twister, which is kind of like opposite Rhombus Rocket. And whilst we were on it, Rhombus Rocket broke down and it almost had a rollback, if that's the right term. You know, where it just kind of stops and it kind of goes backwards. Is that called rollback? I'm not too sure. But yeah, it stopped and it sort of went backwards and it just like stopped in one place, and yeah, it just broke down basically. It sounds so like it's just done. Like Rhombus Rocket just needs to have a full-on like maintenance clean, I don't know. It needs sorting out because the wheels didn't sound great and it was just like screeching, and it doesn't normally make that noise. So, you know, so I expect that Fantasy Island are going to make some changes to that. So yeah, so that happened. Luckily we weren't on it. My hair's still wet from my shower. Luckily me and my dad weren't on the ride whilst it happened. I kind of wish I was though. I kind of like it when you're on a ride and it just like suddenly stops. Now that sounds really weird, but like if you're on a dark ride, you can get like evac'd like behind the scenes. Because I've done that on Alice in Wonderland and Wallace and Gromit before at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I absolutely loved it. But yeah, so yeah. So then me and my dad went on it. I think Rhombus Rocket was closed for the rest of the day. So then the second time, on the second day we went on it and it was still screeching, and it wasn't great. Like the coaster was fine, it didn't break down on the second day or anything, but it just didn't sound great and it really needs some maintenance work on it. So oh my god, I have hairs everywhere. So yeah, like the coaster like overall was great. It's a really nice family ride. It isn't like too thrilling. It just really needs some maintenance work. So yeah, that was Rhombus Rocket. I think that's all the coasters that I went on. I'm pretty sure it was, because Odyssey was closed. So yeah, that's all the coasters that, well, I say me and my dad went on, because my mum's boring and she didn't ride any of the rides. But yeah, so now on to just rides in general, like flat rides in general. Techno Jump. Oh my god, I love Techno Jump so much. It's now my favourite flat ride. It's replaced Skyforce, sorry Skyforce, but oh my god, I absolutely love Techno Jump so much. It just makes my belly go so weird and it tickles me so much, and I absolutely, oh my god, I can't rave about it enough. It's incredible. It's a really nice family ride. I think it's a really nice children's ride. Like children would like that. I've seen children ride it. So yeah, I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to take my brother on it as well, because he absolutely loves Techno Jump. He went on Techno Jump like before, like he's been to Fantasy Island before and he always used to ride Techno Jump, but I was always too scared to ride it. So he has ridden it before. I just want all of us to go on it together, like me, my dad and my brother on Techno Jump and Millennium, and oh my god, yes. Oh, I'm so excited for the future. But yeah, Techno Jump, incredible. I'm not even going to go on about it because it's so good. But yeah, I loved it. Twister was great. My dad absolutely hates that ride. I think he only hates it because he kind of gets squished, because the like biggest, like largest person has to go like sits down first, like in the inside or the outside, I'm not too sure. And then the smallest person, if there's only like 2 of you, the smallest person has to sit in the middle. Therefore squishing my dad when it starts getting really fast, because I think it's manual operated, so the operator can just do whatever the hell he likes, so he makes it go so fast. So my dad absolutely hates Twister. I absolutely love it. I went on it twice, once with my dad and then again on my own. So yeah, Twister was great. My dad went on Volcano. Now I'm not a big fan of like shock towers or drop towers, so I wasn't quite brave enough to go on Volcano, but my dad went on it and he said it's really good. You get such a nice view over like Skegness and everything, so my dad went on that, but I was a wimp and didn't go on that. What else was there? Seaquarium, oh my god, I love Seaquarium so much. That song, it plays in my head all the time, and every time I come back from Fantasy Island I've just got that song that's stuck in my head. It's like do 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 do, and it just goes like that all the way through. But I absolutely love it. It's a really nice like children's family ride. It's just basically a boat ride about fish, and fish are one of my favourite animals, so I absolutely loved it. The water's really clean, and yeah, it was really good. The balloon ride, is it called the balloon ride? Yeah, it's just literally called the balloon ride. So yeah, the balloon ride was great. You know, it's a little bit like boring, but it's like quite relaxing. It's good for like if you've just had food, you don't want to go on anything too thrilling, because otherwise you'll be sick, because that's what I would do. So me and my dad went on that after we had food, just to, you know, let our food like settle down and go down. So we went on that. It was really good. It is a really good ride, but it can be a little bit boring, but it was still really good, because you get really nice views of the pyramid. I think it's called the pyramid, inside. So yeah, that was really good. Is that it? I don't know. I feel like G-Force, I didn't go on G-Force because I'm a wimp. The Beast, didn't go on that. Amazing Confusion, didn't go on that. Millennium, went on that. Volcano, didn't go on that. Fantasy Mouse, I thought it was called Crazy Mouse, obviously not. Fantasy Mouse, went on that, that was great. Balloon ride, just explained. Log Flume, I went on the Log Flume in July just because it was like scorching hot, but I didn't go on it this time because it was freezing cold, and I can't put myself through that, so I didn't go on the Log Flume just because it was cold, but I might go on it next time depending on the weather. Techno Jump, my baby. Twister, Toucan Tours, or Toucan Tours, the monorail basically. I didn't go on that because the queue was absolutely huge. That was the biggest queue at the whole park, so we just didn't go on that because it would just take way too long, and it's only like a 30-second ride, so we didn't go on that. Dragon Mountain, again, is that the water slide? I think it is. I didn't go on that just because of the weather. It was absolutely freezing cold, so I didn't really want to go on any like water rides. Rhombus Rocket, oh yeah, we went on the Dodgems. They were really good. I really like their Dodgems. So yeah, that was really good. The Seaquarium, oh, the Magical Seaquarium, apparently it's called. That was really good. Booking Bronco, what's that? I don't know what that is. Booking Bronco or Bronzo, however you pronounce it. I don't know. Don't know what that was, so I didn't go on that. Kids rides, I didn't go on any of the kids rides. Surprisingly, actually, because I do love a kids ride. So yeah, I think that's all the rides that I went on. In the evening, me and my mum went in the arcades. They were really good, and I think that's about it, to be honest. I was going to go in Pleasure Beach on the first day I got there, but they were actually closed. And they were open like on the day that I got there, but by the time we had food and just explored Skegness, I didn't get time, and they closed by the time I actually wanted to go into Pleasure Beach, so I didn't get to do that. But other than that, I had a really good time. Here's the map in case anyone hasn't seen it before. There we go, nice little map there for you. And then There's another map. So yeah, I had a really good time. My dad had a really good time. I think my mum had a good time. She didn't like go on any of the rides or anything. And we asked, we literally said, do you want to go on any of the rides? She's like, no, it's fine. You two just go on the rides. I was like, all right. So yeah, that's really good. And also Fantasy Island is free entry, so you can just sort of walk in and walk out whenever you like. You don't have to pay to get in, which I think is such a good deal. So yeah, that's basically my roundup of Fantasy Island and my trip there and what we did and stuff. And I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much and I can't wait to go back. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you've ever been to Fantasy Island. It is a park that I definitely recommend that you visit. Probably next season now, because they do close on Sunday. So yeah, definitely recommend, I don't know why I'm doing this, definitely recommend Fantasy Island as a park. Hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed to me. Honestly means the world to me so much, and yeah, it's great. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye guys, love ya.